Welcome to my channel and my video. I'm kicking off my Christmas content with a video which isn't actually going to involve me doing any kind of taste testing or reviewing of food. But do not worry, there are going to be plenty of that kind of video to come in the next few weeks. Before I get into the video properly, there's a couple of things I want to mention. In my last vlog, I said I wasn't going to be doing the 12 uploads of Christmas this year. I was just going to stick to my usual 2 uploads a week. Well, that has gone well and truly out the window because I just keep having ideas, and I'm somebody who, when I get an idea, I have got to do it right now, this second. I cannot wait. So there are going to be probably 12 uploads, definitely 11 between now and Christmas Day. But after Christmas, it should go back to just twice a week. And I'm also hoping to reinstate the Friday night live stream chats. They are usually at 6 p.m. on a Friday, as the name would suggest, and everyone is welcome to join. Because I'm under 1,000 subscribers, there are limitations on what I can do in my live streams and how many I can do. So you just need to bear that in mind as well. Today's video, I'm very lucky. I have a friend who sent me the Cadbury's Dairy Milk Advent chocolate bar, which has 24 pieces of chocolate and you eat one a day. And because he sent me that, I decided I'm not going to bother getting myself an advent calendar this year. Last year I had the M&S Golden Blonde chocolate one, which had, basically they're like Lindor truffles in blonde chocolate in them. And it was amazing. And I haven't seen them doing it this year, so that made me sad. But in the end, it's all worked out fine. But that calendar was about £10, I think, 10 or £12. So I decided to take that money and do a reverse advent calendar. It's the first time I've ever done one. And if you don't know what a reverse advent calendar is, don't worry, you're not alone. Instead of opening a door every day and getting something, whether it's chocolate, tea, beauty product, I've seen ones for cheese, you know, they're everything now. When I was a kid, it was just chocolate. And one year I even got an advent calendar that wasn't chocolate, and my brother had one that was chocolate. Whoever bought those did not think that through, because yeah, there was a lot of sibling rivalry. The idea is that every day you buy something which you then donate to a food bank. So 24 days, 24 items. I went to Sainsbury's this morning, and that is why I am wearing pyjamas and fluffy socks, because the weather forecast was for light rain starting around 9 a.m. Heavy rain came on round about 8 a.m. I decided, stuff it. It's a Saturday, because it is a Saturday when this is being filmed. I'm not going out anywhere else. I am just going to be spending the day after filming crocheting Highland cows. Here are 2 I have already made, and yes, I'm going to do a bit of plugging. They are available on eBay. There are also ones in brown. The coloured ones at the moment cost a bit more because they are made from cotton, and the other brown cows that are cheaper are made from an acrylic wool. The cotton is very soft and I think they're very cute. But anyway, enough about that. So I went to Sainsbury's, and I was going to get all 24 items from there and use Nectar points, but there were a couple of things I wanted to get that I couldn't get from Sainsbury's, and I ended up getting those from B&M. Now, I didn't use Nectar points for the whole shop. I spent £10 of actual money and then made the rest up in Nectar points. And the reason why will become very clear once I show you what I bought. I'm really lucky in that I have so far never had to use a food bank. So when I was choosing items, I was trying to think about things that other people might not think about so much. And I didn't want to go for all Christmas items because I'm pretty sure there will be an awful lot of Christmas themed donations, but there are some Christmas items here. So the first thing I got from B&M is a Coleman's chili con carne sauce. I actually love Coleman's chili con carne as long as it's the mild one or medium but not extra hot. I got this because I know a lot of people donate things like pasta and rice, but I don't know how many actual sauces to go with those things get donated. So I got that. And then I'm counting this as one thing, even though it's two. I got a couple of mug shots because, you know, I thought at least this is kind of like a whole meal in a bag for someone. And I went for sweet and sour noodles and also creamy cheese pasta. Tinned goods, I actually from Sainsbury's got two flavours of their soup. I picked tomato and basil because that's my favourite soup, and broccoli and Stilton because it's a slightly more unusual flavour, I think. So there might be less donations of this particular flavour. And then I went for some Starbucks toffee nut latte sachets. Now, I like good coffee and I wanted somebody else to be able to enjoy some good coffee as well, and it's kind of festive. So that is my reasoning behind getting this. And of course, if you get coffee, you've got to get some biscuits. So I got some Sainsbury's milk chocolate digestives because apparently this is the most popular biscuit in the UK. And then I also got some chocolate chip cookies because most people like chocolate chip cookies, so I felt I couldn't really go wrong. I didn't want to be getting things that were going to be really, really niche and that people might not like. That would defeat the purpose. So the rest of the items I have here to show you are Christmas themed ones. I wanted to get porridge because it's a good breakfast, and the instant porridge sachets, they're really good. You just add milk or water. So I actually got the Black Forest Gâteau flavoured sachets from Sainsbury's because they are Christmassy and a bit different, and I thought they might just be nice for somebody to have just for a change. I also got mince pies because what is Christmas without mince pies? Well, for the first 20 years of my life, it was just Christmas because I did not like mince pies. I thought they were made with actual mince, as in the meat that comes from a cow. And indeed, in olden days they were, but thankfully these days they are not. Then I also got these chocolate present biscuits, caramelised biscuit popcorn, because I just wanted again to get something that was festive and a bit different. And finally, snowy blonde chocolate spread from Sainsbury's. So that is what I have got. Those of you who can count will have realised that was not 24 items, that was only 12. So I'm just going to move this off the sofa and get the next 12 items up. Since starting YouTube, I have been really fortunate to meet some other YouTubers. Can I really class myself as a YouTuber when I'm not very successful? For the purposes of this video, we'll just say that I am. I make videos on YouTube and have done now for over a year, so popular perhaps not, but definitely established. And it's also raised my awareness of certain dietary restrictions people may have. And I've mentioned her on my channel before, very recently in fact, but one of the people I have gotten to know is Gababetic. She has celiac disease and type 1 diabetes. For those of you who don't know, a celiac is somebody who is intolerant to gluten. So it's very important that they have gluten-free foods. Now, the reason I used Nectar Points is because I wanted to make some gluten-free donations to the food bank, and gluten-free products are always more expensive than regular products. I don't think that's fair, but I do understand the reasoning. However, if you're celiac, you're not living a gluten-free life by choice, it's necessity. But I'm not here to discuss the politics and policies around all of that. I want this to be a fun video. So I have got another 12 items, all of which are free from, because I am certain there will be people who are gluten intolerant using food banks, and I don't know how many gluten-free products are donated to food banks, and I'm actually going to be bagging my free from items up separately and labelling the bag free from, just so that the food bank know. I'm going to start with the basics. I got some free from pasta. Now, I went for spaghetti. There were lots of different styles of pasta available, but I thought spaghetti would probably be the one most people would want to use. So that's why I picked this. I then got some Alpro vanilla custard. I also went for these Alpro chocolate desserts. I didn't want to get vanilla when I'd already got vanilla custard. And then we move on to the Christmas products. So I got a No-Mo chocolate orange reindeer and a No-Mo plain chocolate reindeer. So I've then gone for these gluten-free lightly salted tortilla chips, Christmas tree shaped, because everyone loves snacks at Christmas. Well, everyone I know. And of course, the gluten-free mince pies. Interestingly, these cost 75p more than the regular mince pies, of which there were 6, and you only get 4 in this box. Apple crumble cookies. Now, I had these in a video that I called Vegan and Free From, not realising until somebody pointed out in the comments that they are not actually vegan, but they are free from, and they're very nice. Free from chocolate chip star biscuits. These were the most pricey items that I got, but I just thought they sound really nice, and why shouldn't you have nice food just because you're gluten intolerant? So 4 chocolate orange brownie slices and 4 spiced gingerbread crumble slices. So both very popular seasonal flavours. That's all I got from Sainsbury's. I got one thing from B&M, the Bliss caramelised biscuit bars, which are a box of 5 for £1. Now, I do eat these. I really like them. And I sent Gababetic a box as a gift, and a congratulations to her for getting past the 500 subscriber mark. And this was her favourite flavour of the Bliss bars I sent her. So I thought I would get her favourite flavour for my food bank donation. I would love to have filmed me actually buying the items, but my arms were full and I film on my phone, and I didn't have anyone with me who could film me, and it was just going to be too tricky. And I was also going backwards and forwards around the supermarket trying to decide what to get, because there is so much choice and there were so many things I would have liked to have got, but I had to limit myself because I also have bills to pay and food to buy for myself, so I do have to budget. And it just seemed that a food bank donation was the most appropriate thing for my channel, because it is a food channel. You are going to see me eating a lot of Christmas food, and I have spent quite a bit of money on it. I plan my videos, I've said before, way in advance so I can budget, and if I know an expensive month is coming up, I can pull back the spending in the month before and maybe the month after and look for videos that are going to be a little cheaper to make, and that's just my way of doing things and trying to spread out the cost a bit. I've just bagged up my donations and I've put a tag with free from on the bag of free from items just to make sure that they don't get mixed up. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have made it this far into it, thank you so much. I do appreciate it. I know it hasn't been the most fun video to watch, but I promise you the rest of my Christmas content will be hopefully entertaining and fun for you guys and a bit of escapism. All we can do is our best to look after ourselves and each other. My God, I sound like Jerry Springer. Ooh. Take care. Bye.